What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is JakeCup. This is my 2004 SVT Cobra with a 2.2 Kenny bell. I also have a 2011 Shelby GT 500 with a VMP Gen 3R on it. And if this is your first time stopping by, go ahead and consider subscribing. It would help out a lot. And in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and be doing a pretty simple install. However, it's gonna make a really big impact on the car itself. And you go ahead and see it's really foggy. So what better time to actually install some brand new fog lights from Stang lights. I believe they are partnered with Barefoot Industries. They're the ones who make the brackets and the mounts. So you go ahead and see that mount right there, looks pretty good. So go ahead and pull all this out, obviously. And again, it's gonna be a pretty simple install, but we'll walk you through it. So this is a new product that Stang Lights just threw up on their website recently. We had the Stang Light replacements LEDs inside the fog lights. However, I went ahead and actually bought some cheap housings on Amazon, which, you know, I tried to go for that blackout look. Obviously it didn't work because it has like, I don't know if it's like a tint to it or like the film on it that basically gives it like a mirror look, and it kind of makes it look like the fog light's not even there, which is cool and all, but obviously the car has like a blacked out look, and this is the actual route we wanted to go, but we couldn't find any really to fit the car. And with these bad boys right here, it's going to complete the look that we were going for originally. So real quick, I'll just go ahead and show you how bright the original fog lights are. Again, these are from Stang Lights as well. I do like them, they look really good. However, because of that tint, it just doesn't match. On camera it's kind of harder to show, but in person it's really obvious. But yeah, I really don't like how they don't really match. With these, it's obviously gonna look way better. So real quick, without spending too much time on this part, basically we're gonna go ahead and remove the bumper just to make our lives easier, and plus I need to get the bumper off anyways for something else I'm doing. So basically it's 2 bolts on each side, so 4 total, as well as these 2 little clips right here that we can just go ahead and pop off with a trim removal kit. Always comes clutch. And just make sure when you're pulling off the bumper to disconnect the fog lights so you're not yanking on any of the wires or damaging any of them. Again, pretty simple, it doesn't take much. If you want to make some more room, go ahead and just turn the steering wheel, turn the tires, so that way it gives you a little bit more clearance. But other than that, again, pretty simple. Yours may or may not have the plastic piece right here. If it does, just go ahead and try to get behind that. Again, mine doesn't, obviously, so it makes my life a lot easier. So it's 2 11 millimeters. We'll go ahead and move on to the next side. So now it's time to pop these off. Just go ahead and get it under there, that little leverage that you need, and pretty simple. Before you start pulling it off, make sure you just kind of pop it out of the holes like that. Now it should just kind of slide off, and then just reach down and disconnect it. What I like to do is I like to hold it up with my feet so that way it doesn't hang like crazy. So obviously this side's done, so I kind of just transfer over to this side. So I'm just gonna pop this fog light out so I can show you. This is the unit that you get from Stang Lights, which is super nice, really good quality. I love this one. But again, look how bulky this whole unit is compared to those nice flat flush ones right there with the new mounts and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and just remove these, obviously, and just put the new ones back on. Man, just look at that. That is insane on the difference right there. Go ahead and get this little 7 millimeter. There's one. There you go. So now we go ahead and see side by side the difference. Yeah, much better. So now putting these on, try not to cross thread them. Just take your time and kind of just start them all real quick. Again, this is plastic that you're going into, so it's very easy to snap it, break it. So see here. So now real quick, if you guys know me, you guys know I like to do a little side by side. So we're gonna go ahead and just not actually install the bumper itself, but just try to plug them in, let the bumper kind of hang a little bit, just to see the difference, a little side by side action. All right, let's go ahead and try it out real quick. So right away you go ahead and see the difference just by the color alone. Obviously that's like a bigger surface area of light. However, it's as bright as it kind of looks like on camera. Like, it pretty much looks really bright up here. This is actually displacing the fog. You can actually see it in person. You can actually see the little fog speckles. On this side you can't see any of that, so it's actually pretty crazy on how bright these are just with that little surface area. But again, it's actually a lot more functional. Now, keeping in mind both of these are Stang Light products, so you can't really go wrong with any of these. Obviously you can just see how bright the whole car looks in completely. Again, the miscoloration is because of the housing. It's not Stang Light's product. Again, that is a cheap housing that I just got, which they did the job, but these are definitely going to make the car look a lot more crisp. Again, that's why I'm going with these. So we'll go ahead and look up a little bit closer. So again, these are the new ones. You go ahead and see how bright they actually are when it hits the camera. Again, they're a lot more functional. That's the biggest thing about those. And then we have these, which you go ahead and see it's not doing the same thing to the camera because it's not as actually as bright. Even though it looks bright like the surface area, these look like, oh yeah, it looks so much brighter because of the surface area. In reality, these are actually shooting a lot further. So again, you can't really go wrong though. They're both really good products, but the housing again amplifies it to make it look like that, but it's actually not shooting out as far as pretty much these would. But again, you can't really go wrong with both products. Now to finish up, obviously it's self-explanatory. Just do the exact same thing, take the 4 bolts off and put the other one on, and repeat the process backwards of removing the bumper to put it back on, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the install and jump to hopefully later tonight where we can go ahead and just test out the fluctuality at night, and there might be a little bit of fog, so that'll be really good too. And if you guys haven't seen the last Stang lights video, you go ahead and see we tested out the fog light itself like that, as well as the headlights and the switchbacks, and even the side markers and license plate lights. So we pretty much did an all-in-one exclusive with Stang lights. That way, if you were ever looking for any LEDs from Stang lights on your new Edge, it would all be in one video. Again, this is a new product, so that's why it's getting its own video for right now. So with that being said, we'll see you guys in a bit. So we just turned on the lights right now. So go ahead and show you guys real quick. So I'm not even gonna lie, these are some really bright fog lights. You go ahead and see the headlights aren't on. These are literally just the fog lights and the side lights. They go ahead and see very bright. Look at that, man. They look really good. You go ahead and see the side markers. Again, these are all Stang lights, so those are super bright as well. Go ahead and show you guys the headlights, and again, super bright. We'll go ahead and take it for a little drive real quick. I got the GoPro up here, so we go ahead and see, but I'm just gonna walk around. Again, if you guys want to see any of the other Stang light installations and reviews, you go ahead and click on that one video like I said in the beginning. Might as well real quick before I head out show you guys the switchback. So there you go. So right now, just the fog lights are on currently. Just trying to see how bright they actually are on the road. I'm not gonna go ahead and do any wide open throttle pulls or anything like that. If you guys do want to check out any of that kind of stuff, I have plenty of it on the channel, so go ahead and check those out. So you can definitely see how bright they actually are. So they're definitely doing a really good job. I'll go ahead and turn my headlights on, and you go ahead and see the headlights are actually really bright. Looks like the headlights have to get adjusted a little bit. I did take them off because I was doing some other work to the car, but still nonetheless very bright. So go ahead and see over here, there's no street lights, but they're still definitely lighting up the bottom of the road real nice. So it's the next day, and I can honestly say I really do enjoy these lights, and I think it does give the car a very good look. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them off so you guys go ahead and see with the lights off. So I think the blacked out housing on the bottom really complements obviously the blacked out housing that we have on top already. I think they definitely go hand in hand with each other. So that being said, I really did enjoy these lights. I really did enjoy installing them. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and consider subscribing. It would help out a lot. And without further ado, I got some other stuff to do. We gotta do some finalized tuning. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.